So I think we've all had the ball head mounts that come with lights or monitors or whatever, and most of them are pretty garbage. They slip, you try to tighten them, they still move, you go pick up a light stand with one of them on, you set it down, the light kicks over. This Manfrotto 492 LCD changes all of that. It is a lot chunkier and heavier, if that matters to you, than the generic ones you get for 5, 10, 15 bucks. But the price and the weight difference is completely worth it. Once you use one of these, you'll never want to use another one of the other generic ones ever again. As you can see with this comparison clip, I mounted one of my monitors on my camera with a generic ball head mount, and then just applied a little bit of pressure with my hand, and as you can see, the monitor moves. You know, the grip, as I tighten it down real hard, but the grip just gives way. And then now you can see I mounted the same monitor on the same camera with this Manfrotto, and I'm applying probably too much pressure. If I put much more pressure on there, I would be afraid that I might damage the hot shoe, and it's not going anywhere. It's got this big round knurled grip so you can really crank it down on the hot shoe. You got this big lever here with all the leverage to tighten that ball head down. I never have to even put full force into it, and it probably could hold a full camera. The only possible negative I could say about this is that on my other one of these, the rubber part here on the top has come unglued and disappeared, really. That said, it seems to have made no functional difference whatsoever. This thing has been with me for years, and other than maybe just a couple of, blemishes on the paint, it's as good as new. While these are very expensive in comparison, I went on Adorama's used section and found a good handful of these things for like 25, 35 bucks. I really can't imagine that there's too much actual real damage to any of them, like I said, other than paint. So from what I'm seeing online, it looks like Manfrotto is making an updated version of this under the same exact name. They've mostly changed the lever on the side to be a little less clunky and large. I personally love this one because I know it works. I actually want to get a third one for my other monitor, and I very well may grab a used one or one of the last stock of this version just because I know it's super solid and does exactly what I want. When I looked these things up on YouTube, all I saw were some unboxing videos and one where a guy used it to mount a microphone on a stand in his home studio. And if that's what you're using it for, then that's totally sufficient. But for me, I wanted to make something for the people who are out there working out in the field, doing sports coverage, event coverage, whatever it is, where you need to know if these things can hold up to abuse and to long-term, on and off and in a bag and back and forth, all that day-to-day stuff. And I'm here to say that after still multiple years, I can completely vouch for it. It's as good as new, other than a few scuffs on the paint. So if you came here wanting to see, is this what I want to get? Is this how I can replace that garbage generic crap that comes with my monitor or light or whatever? This is 100% the answer. It's completely worth the money. Way worth the money if you buy one of the used ones off of Adorama or whatever. So yeah, if you're thinking about it, stop thinking about it and start buying it.